Welcome everyone to Discover This. Well, today we're going to do a little bit of haunted Old Town San Diego. But probably not the place you're thinking of.
1, 2, 3, 4.
When you think of haunted Old Town, many times you think of the Whaley House, one of the most haunted locations in the United States. The other place people think of when you think of haunted Old Town is the El Campo Santo Cemetery, another site of a lot of paranormal activity. But just around the corner from the Whaley House and up one block is the place we're going to today. Heritage Park is made up of a handful of Victorian buildings from the late 1800s. All the buildings were previously located elsewhere around the city of San Diego, but were moved here to be preserved instead of demolished. Many of these buildings in Heritage Park not only brought some history, architectural history of the era, but they also brought something paranormal with them. Apparitions have appeared at some of these houses, or so it seems. We'll start with the Christian House, a Queen Anne style house built in 1889. This house was originally located at 1940 3rd Avenue and moved here in August 1976. The main apparition here is reportedly a female around 20 years old. Many of the sightings here have occurred around the exterior front door area, but the current occupants of the house have reported unexplained footsteps, the sounds of doors opening and closing on their own, and flickering lights. Paranormal investigators have looked into the paranormal activity at this house on a few occasions, albeit outside, since the current occupants have not been willing to open up the building for interior investigations. These investigators have got results of paranormal activity utilizing the equipment they have during these investigations at the Christian House. The Burton House, a classic revival style house built in 1893. It was originally located at 1970 3rd Avenue and moved here in August of 1976. The reports here consist of shadows moving across rooms and ghostly whispers being heard throughout the home.
In Heritage Park, otherwise known as Victorian Village. So these are all Victorian homes that once sat in different neighborhoods in San Diego, and then Save Our Heritage organization saved them from being demolished and brought them here to show a collection of what old Victorian architecture looked like in San Diego. The original people that lived in one of these homes are said to still haunt it. People see them, or like things turning on and off and all creepy weird things.
The Bushyhead House, an Italianate style house built in 1887. It was originally located at 232 Cedar Street and moved here in August of 1976. This house is named after Edward Wilkerson Bushyhead, a former sheriff of San Diego. The house is reported to have a strange energy about it. People have reported sudden changes in temperature inside the house and also sudden feelings of sadness. The McConaughey House is a stick East Lake style house built in 1887. It was originally located at 1569 Cedar Street and moved here in February 1981. The folks who currently occupy the building, the Coral Tree Tea House and Old Town Gift Emporium, proudly state on their website that there is no doubt this beautifully restored house is spirited. Both visitors and staff at this building have reported disembodied voices, cold spots at various points around the house, and other things. Spooky. Also, people have reported the feeling of being watched. There also have been reports of a female apparition in Victorian clothing near some of the windows. The Sherman Gilbert House, a stick East Lake style home also built in 1887. It was originally located at 139 First Street and moved here in May of 1971. A shadowy figure has been seen moving around the backside of the building at times. Now, the homes themselves aren't the only areas of paranormal activity. Visitors to Heritage Park at night have reported the feeling of unseen hands touching them, figures moving about the outside of buildings, and faint voices being heard where no one is present. As for the investigations, paranormal investigators have captured EVPs, electric voice phenomena, around these homes. They also have captured other activity during ITC communications using spirit boxes, dowsing rods, and the XCAM SLS, Structured Light Sensor. So that's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen, for this little story about Heritage Park and haunted Old Town. Appreciate you taking the time to watch. And if you're interested in ghost tours, there's a few that operate in the Old Town area, and we'll bring you around through Heritage Park and discuss some of the ongoing things, and they all occur during nighttime hours. And there's also a few paranormal investigation groups that a few times a year come through Heritage Park and do their thing. If you're interested in that, you can research those too. So thanks again for watching, and we will see you on the next Discover This.